I think a lot of it comes down to it's their confidence. They think that's going to give them confidence. And then you try to tell them how they can make their life better, and they look at it as an attack that takes down their confidence. So I think they fight against it, even though in the long run it would be better for them if they would just stop and look and say, hey, is what he's saying useful? Can I use that to make my life better? If they would take the personal out of it and look at the logic, I think they'd be so much better off.
That might be the key to the whole show. What is the key to overcoming criticism? Get rid of the personal emotions.
Yes.
Look at it logically. Is this person right? The odds are every single time you think somebody is criticizing you, especially loved ones, and I am not talking about the trolls on social media.
Yeah.
I'm right. I am talking about the people that actually know you. The odds are they're telling you part and only part of the truth. Why are they not telling you the whole truth? Because they don't know the whole truth. The only people that know the whole truth are possibly you and God. So don't believe that somebody that sees you for 8 hours a day or 1 hour a day or whatever could possibly know everything about you and accept that they spend enough time with you. At least part of what they're saying is true. You got to ask yourself, do they mean to hurt me? Do they want something that's bad? Because there are just bad people like that want to make you feel bad so they can feel good, right?
Right.
There are those people out there.
Don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
It's easy. Everybody knows the guy in the office that says, oh, he's always putting somebody down. He's always stealing the credit from somebody. So don't spend time with that person. Hang out with people that you know care about you and want you to do better. Preferably people that are in a higher position than you, not necessarily your boss or something, but if you want to have a better marriage and they've been married for 50 years and seem very happy, then spend time with them and learn about marriage. They might not know anything about money, but at least you can learn about a good relationship. And then hang out with multimillionaires if that's what you want to do. Hang out with people that have actually created money, not inherited money, not won the lottery. Find people that created enough value to amass great wealth, and they've kept it for more than 5 years. Because when you come into money quickly, it frequently goes away quickly. Find the people that can keep it and learn about money from them. They might have terrible relationships, and yet that's not what you're there to learn. So learn the parts of what they're doing that's right. Take their criticisms and know that part of that is logical, and you should probably learn something from it. It might not be what they're teaching, but you could learn something from it, and throw away the emotional. Get over it. What do you care about them anyways? When somebody says something mean about you, it is far more a reflection on them than it is on you.
Well, and that's one of the things we all need to keep in mind, though, because some personalities, some people aren't going to give you criticism in a nice, happy, positive way. They might come across as being rude or mean, but that's not necessarily how you should take it. If people sugarcoat things too much, we have a tendency to ignore it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they thought this, but it didn't mean a lot. But if they say it in a way that gets us a little bit more emotionally charged, we'll remember it better. So there's a fine line in there between it needs to be, stringent enough and yet not so mean that it shuts you down. So I think you've got to be able to take the really mean criticism and just look at it from how can I use this to improve?
And yet that's what you can look at. That's what people will use the most. That's what coaches and drill sergeants will use. They'll use the more in your face, the more rude way of criticism. But that works, right?
And
It
we've all
helps.
got to be able to do that, because whether you're in business or sports, there is always going to be somebody that gives criticism like that. And you've got to be able to take it and run and make your life better.
I figure criticism is just a way to get you to do more, better with your life. You can choose to let it affect you emotionally, or you could look at it logically and learn from it. If you take the worst possible scenario in evaluating an investment, or in what could this criticism mean to me if I take it or don't take it, and then you look at the best case scenario, and most of us can't see a best case scenario more than, say, 10% better off than we're doing today. You can't make 40 grand a year and actually believe the best case scenario is millions of dollars in your pocket. So understand you might have to surround yourself by people that have already done far more than you. Like right now, we're very successful in some ways, and we are we are paupers. We're at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to selling books compared to Mark Victor Hansen. So what do? We listen, and he's so nice. He won't slap me upside the head and say, Eric, just do this, because it's different for everybody. And yet everything he says, I'm trying to figure out, what does he mean? I know he is not hiding anything. Just tell me, Mark. I want to do more like you say. You are the best book salesman in the world. I want to be that guy. So yes, think about these things and realize criticism is only there to make you stronger. So if it's not going to kill you, it will probably make you stronger. Accept things like that, and you'll have a much better life. Lila?
Get over the emotion and go for the gold. Devin?
Simplify things to numbers if possible, so you can make the best decision in any scenario. Ethan?
Always remember, whenever someone's criticizing you, if it sounds like they might be are being rude, then just remember they're there to try and help you to make you better. Dad?
And until tomorrow, I'm going to jump on an airplane, fly to Tennessee, and maybe buy us a mountain. Go out and make the world a better place.